Hello students! In today's lesson we will learn how to find the features of a given function. Question 4a. For the following function f at x is equal to 2x squared minus 8, state the vertex, y-intercept, roots, domain and range, restriction, and increasing and decreasing intervals. Step 1. Find the vertex. The vertex formula for the x coordinate is x is equal to negative b over 2a. The function f at x is equal to 2x squared minus 8 is in general form, ax squared plus bx plus c. Therefore, the a value is equal to 2, the b value is equal to 0 since we have no x value, and c is equal to negative 8. Then we substitute the values in the formula. Negative b over 2a, 0 over 2 times 2 gives us 0 over 4, which remains 0. Knowing that x equals 0, we now substitute the 0 value where we find x in the formula in order to find the value of y. Therefore, 2 times 0 squared gives us 0, negative 8, which we remain with negative 8 is equal to y. Our vertex now is 0, negative 8. Step 2. Find the y-intercept and roots. The y-intercept is where x is equal to 0 and the roots is where y is equal to 0. The y-intercept, as we mentioned, we need to substitute 0 where we find x. In this case, 2 times 0, which x is, squared minus 8 gives us y is equal to negative 8. And the coordinate of the y-intercept is 0, negative 8. Coincidentally, the same as our vertex. The roots is where we have to substitute 0 instead of y. For instead of f at x, we substitute in 0 is equal to 2x squared minus 8. Then we switch negative 8 to the other side of the equation, and it becomes positive 8. We divide both sides by 2, giving us 4 is equal to x squared. Take out the roots of both sides, leaving us with x is equal to plus or minus 2. The roots of the function are at coordinates 2, 0 and negative 2, 0. Because when we substitute 2 and negative 2 in the equation, y equals 0. Step 3. Make a quick sketch. This will help you find the remaining 5 features. The information we got to do the quick sketch is where a is greater than 0, the vertex is 0, negative 8, and the roots are 2, 0 and negative 2, 0. In order to do it, you want to jot down the vertex first, which is at 0, negative 8, and the roots, negative 2, 0 and 2, 0. Then you draw slightly your parabola through, and as mentioned, this will help you do step 4. Find the 5 remaining features through graph analysis. The domain is the set of all x values. In this case, any x values is good since there are no restrictions. On the other hand, the range is the set of all y values. But in this case, we do have a restriction, meaning that not all y values can be found in this function. The only restriction in this function is y has to be greater than or equal to negative 8, shown by the dotted line above. And this restriction has to be included in the range. Right here, y is greater than or equal to negative 8. The last 2 features, increasing interval and decreasing interval, can be shown with a color code. The green area is where the increasing interval is, which is x is greater than 0. And the orange area demonstrates the decreasing interval, where x is less than 0. This now concludes today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to finding the features of a function.